Hi, right, today we're going to do an upgrade of a Lenovo Flex 2 14-inch touchscreen laptop. It's got 6 gigabytes of memory and it consists of a 4 gig and a 2 gig memory stick. We're going to take one of the 2 gig memory sticks out and we're going to put in this 8 gigabyte memory stick, giving us a total of 12 gigabytes. So the tools we've got is a screwdriver to take the screws out of the case and a thin bladed knife to flip the keyboard out. So we'll shut it down and get started with removing the screws. So we've padded the PC down, laptop down, and now we're going to take out the 9 screws out the base of the laptop. Ready? Right, so taking the screws out, there's 9 screws in the back. Some of the screws will come right out, some won't. And the tip of the screwdriver has been magnetised, so it hangs onto the screws. That one's not going to come out. That one. And the central screw for the back of the keyboard, that's come out. So there's these two which haven't come out. So I'm now going to flip it over, flip the keyboard out. So we use our knife, top right hand corner, lift it up, run our fingers along the top, pull it out, gently lift it over. We've got 3 screws, 1, 2, 3. I'm going to take those out. 1, 2, 3. Then we pop this keyboard back in again and just loosely put it back in. Flip the lid down, take the back over, and get the knife in the edge here. Start prising it up. Run our fingers along the edge. That's the back off. Then we take out the memory module. This is the 4 gig, this is the 2 gig. We're taking out the 2 gig. So pull the spring out, spring the arms out, lift the memory module out, put that to one side. The new memory module is a crucial 8 gigabyte memory module. The sticker goes downwards. We slide that in at an angle, push it in, and then we push it down. The 2 arms should then click out and then click back in again, securing the memory module. Just give it a quick press. Then put the back on. Put the screws back in. So we've got 9 screws to go back in. One there. You can hit pause now if you want. Right. Okay, I've left the 9th screw out, which is the one in the middle between these 2 vent slots. I've left that out because that's going to be screwed into the back of the keyboard. We're going to flip it back over again now and put the screws in for the keyboard. So we lift out the keyboard, put our 3 screws in, so top left next to the fan. You might probably want to blow out the fan with some compressed air if you've got it. I'd probably do that outside if you save making a mess. So these 3 screws for the keyboard, and the last one next to what looks like a warranty sticker. So it's the last screw for the keyboard. Okay, that's that. Then we drop this keyboard in. There's these little tabs along the bottom here. These go into the slots. We hold it up, push it down, make sure they go in, push it forwards, then run our fingers along the top and down the sides to make sure it's all clipped in. And it's still not quite screwed in at the middle, so we turn it back over again, put the last screw in, and that's it. Okay, so we're powering up the laptop now to see what happens. Hopefully it will now come up with the extra memory, and it should show 12 gigabytes of memory. So once it's booted up, I'll have a look at it. Okay, the PC is now started up. We've gone into PC info, system info, and we can now see that we've got 12 gigabytes of memory, 12 gigabytes of RAM. So we're going to quickly run through the benchmarks I've done. So on here we've written down the boot up time before we upgraded the memory was 1 minute 24. That's after logging in, and we started up Excel, which took about 36 seconds, and we started up Chrome and Word, and then fired up the Daily Mail website on Chrome, and that took the memory up to about 4 gigabytes, which was 66% of the memory. The boot time now is down to 27 seconds to the main prompt, 7 seconds to start up Excel. Chrome started in about 8 seconds, not as 2 written down there, and Word was around about 2 seconds to start up. So much quicker, much improved performance. So that was a successful upgrade. So yeah, so if you're thinking of upgrading a Lenovo Flex 2 14, it's well worth buying the single stick of 8 gig to take it from either 4 gig or 6 gig up to 12 or 10, depending on what your initial memory is. Thank you.